Got my head spinning on my shoulders. I feel a burn inside of my chest. See the lines as they blur out.
Hey you guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here today. My name is Josie and I'm a mama of two, of 5-month-old, almost 5-month-old, and a 3-year-old. And today we are going to be doing a living room makeover. If you guys have been following me along, we've been tweaking stuff in my house since the new year began after I gave birth, and the living room was still kind of giving me farmhouse vibes. So we got rid of the chairs and the lamps, and if you've been following me for a while, you knew that we had those since we moved into the house. So we sold those on Facebook Marketplace, and we have new chairs and new lamps. Well, new-ish lamps. They were DIY'd, and the chairs were gifted to me by a company that I will show you guys in a bit. But yeah, we were just really craving a more comfy living room setting, and the farmhouse lamps just weren't cutting it because the rest of my house is now way less farmhouse. I don't even know what to call it, but it's just what I like. I don't have a style. I'm not transitional. I'm not boho, or I'm not any of that. I just like what I like. And so, yeah. For the chairs, yaheetech sent me these. I hope I'm saying their name right. They are one of the top 50 sellers on Amazon, and I can totally see why, because their furniture, their products are so affordable, but the quality is crazy, you guys. I got their blue boucle. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know if it's boucle. You guys are always correcting me the way I say things, but in a white ivory color. And these are recliner chairs. My husband wanted recliner chairs. They had other type of chairs, like the barrel chairs and stuff like that, which I was leaning more towards, but my husband wanted recliner chairs. That's like one of his dreams. So we did choose the recliner chairs, but they are still modern. So I am in love with them because they're both comfortable and they're stylish. You guys, I love this chair. It was like 2 steps to build it. First of all, like I love furniture that's easy to build, and they are just super modern and stylish. I love them. They had so many different chairs. Again, they had the barrel chairs, and they had this beautiful like recliner rocking chair for a nursery that if I would have seen when I was doing my nursery makeover, I definitely would have snagged one of those. But yeah, they have a ton of different colors and fabrics, leather. They are really affordable, and I actually seen a lot of people use them as theater chairs. So if you have a home theater, this might be for you, because you can definitely get a bunch of these for your home theater and not break bank. I'll show you guys pictures here of 5-star reviews, of course, that people use these chairs for their home theaters. Again, they have them in black, they have them in leather, they have a bunch of different fabrics. I'm sure that whatever you're looking for, you can find it in one of their fabric swatches or colors. So again, thank you to yaheetech for sending me these chairs. They are beautiful. I'm going to show you guys them a little bit up close so you can see the material, and then we're going to style them up and style this living room up from scratch.
So I made some plans, some dreams to catch, to promised lands, to find my path, see the planet from great and high.
Now for my DIY lamps. So again, we got rid of the farmhouse one. They were white, they were tall, they were very farmhouse looking. And these are the lamps that I got from Target, which are already beautiful, but I didn't like the color anymore. These lamps, the reason why I'm reusing them is because we got them for our guest bedroom makeover, and then a month later found out I was pregnant and had to turn that into the nursery. So these lamps were kind of just floating around the house, and I had 2 of them. So I did want this style, and I knew that I wanted black stone looking lamps. And yeah, the price tags on some of them online were not pretty, so I was like, I'm just gonna make over these. And I love that they already have the texture with the lines. So I did some baking soda and some black paint first, and doing this, it already looked, fine, but I didn't like how flat it was. I like it to look more aged and more textured. So then I went ahead and I did a layer of white paint with a foam brush from Hobby Lobby, and I kind of just after I patted down the white, I kind of just went with the side of the brush to make it a little more like distressed looking, and sometimes the black paint would like chip off a little bit, which was good because it gave it more texture. And then I mixed this gray and taupe colored paint that I already had all this paint, so it didn't cost me anything. And I went ahead and added that color to it to add more dimension, because I didn't like just the white. I wanted to add more beigey tones. And then after I did all that, after you do all that, in order to like blend everything in, you want to go back in with the original color. So then I went back in with the black to kind of make everything look seamless. And also I didn't add baking soda I only added baking soda to the first coat of black. Everything else is just stippling and playing with colors, and you really can't mess up with DIY aged vessels, because you can just, if you put too much dark colors, you can add light colors. If you put too much light colors, you could go ahead and darken it back up. So that's how I did it, and I love the way that they came out. Stay tuned for the end shots, because I'll be showing them up close. For the sofa, I'm just adding what I already had if you watched my previous makeovers, because I'm still in love with the arrangement of the pillows that I had. They are a mixture from Home Goods and DIY pillowcases that my sister-in-law sewed for me. I picked out the fabrics at Joann's, and the throw is also from Home Goods. This pillow that has the block pattern on it is from Target a few years back, and I thought I was gonna like it, so I switched one of my pillow covers that were black to that one, but you're gonna see I changed it back to the black one at the end, because it just didn't fit the vibes. But I'm loving how the chairs are looking. If you're new here, we had like these wooden legs and fabric seat chairs, and it was just not as comfy to me. It was looking very like blocky, if that makes sense. Like I had too much like solid stuff. I was like, I need more cushion in here to make this living room feel more cozy. So I had told you guys that we were in the market for these chairs, so the fact that they reached out to us is just amazing, because I absolutely love the comfort that these chairs bring to the living room. And then for the coffee table, we're adding my black pot. This is from Home Goods. I showed you guys this in a previous makeover, and the moss weeping stems are from World Market. I have them linked down below. And then one of my favorite things that I added was this stone tray that was only $10, and it's very heavy. It's marble. And guys, I got this at the bathroom section, so think outside the box, because this was in the bathroom section and it was exactly what I was looking for. And then when I went to the home decor section and I seen the trays that were actually for home decor, they were like $30. So why the difference in price? I don't know, but if you're looking for a tray like this, go to the bathroom section at Home Goods or Marshall's, because you'll find it there and you'll find it cheaper. So switching out the pillowcase here, and the candle snuffer and the candle are just ones that I had already, and I just took the sticker off. Now we're about to style the shelves, and yeah, this is another DIY. This is what I do for all of them. I go to Savers or Goodwill and I get any old frames that look very vintage to me, and then I print my prints out from Etsy and I send them to Walgreens. And yeah, you have your new arts for every season, and I just replace these for fall and spring and the time of year where there is no holiday to decorate for. So yeah, that's what I do, and I'm just showing you guys that here, and then we're gonna go ahead and decorate the shelves.
Worried there is something you're not telling me. Ooh, ooh. Tell me what's the hold up.
So I just added the frames here. This is the first time I'm trying like the layered frames look, and I love it. And then this book is the Homebody book from Joanna Gaines, but I had the sleeve over this for the longest time, and it's white and it's not really my style. And I took it off and I couldn't believe how beautiful the book was under. So if you have that book, take off the sleeve, because it's a gem underneath. And then these two pots are so inexpensive. This one is from Hobby Lobby. It was half off, so I got it for like $7. And then the smaller one was from Marshall's. You can always find cheap, affordable vases in Marshall's or Home Goods, and I loved how they looked together. And then this frame was a clearance find from Hobby Lobby that I had for a while. This is a Hobby Lobby vase, one of my favorite that I had for a while as well. And the stems are new, and they're from Hobby Lobby. And these leather boxes are from Target.
That crazy feeling that I want you here with me. I wanna push it on down, but it will not leave. It's like I'm losing my mind, turning wrong into right. I try to keep you away, but somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in. I'm like a moth to a
I'm just playing around with the arrangement, but the bigger frames are both from Hobby Lobby, and the smaller one is the one that I DIY'd. This little candle holder is from Hobby Lobby, and so is this planter. Again, think outside the box because this was in the spring section, and I didn't think I was going to find something that I liked there, but I'm glad I did. It was half off. And then this little greenery is also from Hobby Lobby, and what I'm hearing is that Hobby Lobby and Home Goods and Target should sponsor me. But this book, I love it. I've had it in my Amazon cart for a while. And this vase is from Hobby Lobby, and so are the stems. Actually, the Call It Home book, I had it in my cart on Amazon, but I found it at Home Goods for $19.99. It was like $5 cheaper. So you can either get it there or on Target. If you get your 5% off with the red card. And then for my mantle, I just added my candlesticks that I had for a while from Hearth and Hand. And then these two stone vases are from Hobby Lobby and Home Goods. And now I'm just going to be showing you guys the end shots, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed. See you soon, God willing, as always. Bye.
away, but somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in. The harder we fight, we go deeper. It's only a part, we are weaker, so what are we waiting for?